Hello. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, Biafrans all over the world. Greetings, lovers of freedom. I just let me drop this direct message to those of you who are calling, telling me, Mazi, apologize, apologize. I have this message to all of you. Let me tell you all, I don't owe anybody any apology. I said, I don't owe any idiot any apology. You know why? I can only apologize to anyone on one condition. And that condition is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu apologize to Nigerian government and the Nigerian at large for asking for freedom of Biafra and for saying the truth. Then you can ask Mazi Achebe Paul to apologize. Because I did nothing. I only say nothing but the truth. So if you are calling me to apologize for saying the truth, you can equally call for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to apologize for standing to fight for the freedom of his people. Okay? So I must tell you people that I don't owe any idiot any apology. Be you who, be you whatever you want to be, I don't owe you any apology. And let me sound this as a warning. The truth will always prevail. For those of you who think you have seen it all, or you want to make Mazi Achebe Paul, MAP Ezoku Bondo, your topic, ready to die. And I want to tell Tina Sanworu that he vibrated like a bulldog yesterday on Radio Biafra. Does not make me not to eat. When he vibrate or bark like a dog and say, Mazi Achebe Paul, if you are with me, I will pull your tongue and put it to your mouth as if you are talking to your kid. Sometimes I don't know how some people reason. They reason anyhow. You think Biafra is for anyone. Biafra is for everybody, not a family business. So for those of you who think Biafra is your personal property, you need to know that Biafra is for everyone. Biafra is for every fucking Biafran indigene. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain the leader of everyone. Any member of IPOB. And Mazi Achebe Paul is one of the followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And everything I am doing here today, I don't owe any person any apology. So like I said, let me reinstate my word again, in case you don't know. I can only apologize to anyone after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have apologized to Nigeria for asking for the freedom of Biafra and for saying the truth and for telling me to stand for the truth. If someone standing for the truth is what you call as an offense, or telling people that IPOB is not a family business and you think the person have offended anyone, or by saying that the leadership need to stand up on their feet, then you think that I have offended anyone, my brother, be ready for more offensive words, because I am Mazi Achebe Paul, MAP Ezoku Bondo, one, na Biafra land. I fear nobody, I respect everyone. So if you think that I am doing what I'm doing because of you, you must have a rethink. Like I said, you must have a rethink, because I am not fighting for anyone. I am fighting for myself. Nobody sent me in this very mission. Nobody asked me to come and help him to fight. Nobody asked me to come and join IPOB. And I did not join IPOB to please anyone. I joined IPOB to fight for my freedom. So if you join IPOB in order to please any person. Know that your end is near. If you join IPOB to receive accolade from individual, or for people to love you, or for you to draw attention, know that you will not move forward. Know that you will not go far. Know that you will fall because you have interior motive, because you have a selfish interest. You must rise up to speak the truth, irrespective of who is involved. And I must tell Mr. Jonathan Chinedu to always say the truth on Radio Biafra, and he must stop lying to people like Maza Chebepo, because we will come for him. Because I can remember vividly that I asked questions on Radio Biafra before I carry out everything. If you know that you have a spiritual argument, you have to bring it on. Don't gossip in comment section. Don't gossip in background. What we are doing is spiritual. And if you think that anyone, you have power more than anyone, I reside here in Italy. I don't hide my face. I know what freedom is all about. And I know the danger of it. So for those of you who think that you are privileged, that Biafra Restoration IPOB is in your palm, you must know that the moment you fuck up, that moment you will be taken away. Nobody knows you. Mazinam can say, and I quote, that Biafrans have the brain to reason, to detect who is doing it right and who is not doing it right. If you are doing it right, you don't need to campaign for anyone to support you. If you are doing it wrong, that is when you draw campaign for some people to defend you. And let me say it categorically clear that if the DOS is in charge of IPOB, if the leadership is in charge of IPOB, let them know that Ikenga have done the same thing that Simon Ekpa did, that everybody is calling on him to this. He gave his platform to form coup. Now, Ikenga have given his platform to Canon Takano to announce that he is in charge of IPOB legal team, that the DOS is not in charge. And Onaji have done the same thing. I expect the leadership to expect these people the way they treat the rest. And expect also who come on those platforms to claim that they are in charge of leaders, the legal team. Meanwhile, the DOS did not assign them. So if that is the truth that you want me to apologize, I will keep on saying it, and that is the truth. I keep on saying the truth. If you tell me that Nelly have committed offense by coming to Simon Ekpa's platform to announce that Mazi Chike Doziem should step down, now Kanu Takano have committed the same offense in the platform of Mr. Ikenga and Onaji, the coastal Biafra region, and I expected the same cop, the same measure, because we are whiter than white and we are whiter than snow. If you cannot do it, that means you are not following command and control. I'm not here to listen to comment section. I'm not here to read it, because I wanted to come on air, but I'm so my hand is so tight. I have many appointments, many schedules to meet up with. And that is the reason why, as you can see, I'm on steering. And I say, let me drop it here, because I don't like to treat word or any issue two times. I say I treat every of my topic once and I move on. That is who Mazi Chebepo is. That is MAP for you. I don't come here to be dragging one issue every day. I will be on one topic. No, I am not that. I am Mazi Chebepo Lezoku Bundu. I tell you how it is. If the cop that they use say that Simon Ekpa allow his platform to be used as a coup, and that is the offense of Simon Ekpa. Now that IPOB two medias, Ikenga and Onaji have used their platform to announce another coup, I believe that the leadership have to do the needful by expelling them out of IPOB. That is how it is, and that is how it's gonna be. If you cannot do it, don't tell me that you are giving order to anyone, because you have to follow the command and control, the structure of Mazinam, and that is how it is. No two ways about it. No two ways about it. That is the truth of the matter here. You must expel these people, because a coup is a coup, irrespective of who is coming, where is coming, or who is planning it. The truth remains that nobody signed any legal team to counter Kanu, and he did that. That is a big punch, a big blow to the leadership. And I think they have to rise up. I think they need to get to do the needful so that other Biafrans who are planning such thing, we know that the leadership is in total control of IPOB. That the leadership Mazinam can hand it over to you people. You are following it with command and control, whiter than white and whiter than snow. No partiality. Injustice to one is injustice to all. You must face every person with justice, not injustice. We cannot be running out of Nigeria with the same mentality and with the same attitude. Things are not done like that. Things are not done like that. You have to do it the way it is. You have to do it the way it is, not the other way around. Not the other way round. Like I told you people, that thing that you are afraid to hear, that thing that you don't want to hear, you will hear it from Mazi Achebe Paul. Like I told you people, we are here to say the truth. And everything that is happening now has a purpose. God ordained everything to happen in this present so that we will know what is going on. Now, I say it again. Let me give a recap of what I just said. I said that I don't owe any idiot any apology for my previous broadcast, both the one I do to with South and the one I directed to the leadership and everyone. I don't owe you any fucking apology. To hell with that your request. I don't need it. I don't owe you any apology. Because before I will apologize to anyone, let me state it clear. Before Mazi Achebe Paul, MAP Esoku Bondo, we apologize to anyone. The person must call on Mazi Namkan to apologize to Biafrans for telling them the truth, for standing tall to make sure that they gain their freedom. Because I have done nothing wrong, rather to say the truth the way it is. And that truth is what I will continue saying until Mazi is released. I will not retreat from the truth. Neither will I run away from the truth. I stand for that truth that Mazi Namkan want me to stand, that he lectured me, he taught me to stand upon at all costs. And I must say nothing but the truth. I, Mazi Achebe Paul, must tell you nothing but the truth. I don't owe you any fucking apology. For those of you who are asking me, Mazi, call this Radio Biafra to apologize. I don't owe Radio Biafra any apology because I see Jonathan Chinedu, who is anchoring the Radio Biafra, as a bloody liar. A bloody liar. I say so. And the proof is what happened previously, that I called on Radio Biafra and he give go ahead. So why would he give go ahead what is not what have not been approved by the leadership, and he give it go ahead on Radio Biafra? And that is a total sacrilege for you to bring lies on Radio Biafra where we worship. I reject such an act. So I hold Jonathan Chinedu responsible for every evil that have been happening on Radio Biafra, because you don't give a unverified information on Radio Biafra. You cannot give unverified information on Radio Biafra. It's uncalled for and it's unacceptable. So that is why Mazi Namkan, yesterday I said that Mazi Namkan said that anything we don't see on Radio Biafra, we don't hear on Radio Biafra, we should disregard it. And the China will say that it's a lie. You cannot be picking Mazi Namkan's words, the one that favor you, and leave the one that you go against. No, things are not done like that. When you want to pick Mazi Namkan's words, pick both the one that favors you and the one that don't favor you. That is how Mazi Namkan. That is why we will know that you are standing for the truth. Not only telling us that whatever we have to take over order from the leadership, and what he directed us to take over hear from, or the order that he directed us to hear from the leadership, you will not be telling us that, and you say we must not ask in that area. I must tell you nothing but the truth. The leadership have to take every word of Mazi Namkan, both the one that is against them and the one that favors them, not selecting it. You don't select it like that. Things are not done like that, and it's unacceptable. We cannot take that any longer. I, Maza Chebepo, cannot take that. I cannot take it from anybody. I must tell you nothing but the truth. I cannot take it from anyone. We are whiter than white and we are whiter than snow. Radio Biafra is where Mazinan can tell us to take every information. And when I take my information from Radio Biafra, you start abusing me, I will abuse you back because I am not following your instruction. I am following Mazinan Kano's instruction with his foundation that he laid. He told us to take order from the DOS and we must get everything we need from the Radio Biafra. Now I take order from Radio Biafra. You tell me that the order is not valid, that it's a lie. I must not take everything that comes from Radio Biafra. That means you are deceiving us. Things are not done like that. Things are not done like that. Things are not done like that. If you are thinking that everybody will be moving like a zombies, no, I cannot move like zombie. I cannot move like zombie. No, you can't tell us not any to be listening to the Radio Biafra, and when we take what comes out of Radio Biafra, and they will turn around and tell us who asked us to take what we hear from Radio Biafra. That means you are telling us that Mazina Nkanda said that we must listen to Radio Biafra, and that is the only place we must get our information. You are telling us that Mazina Nkanda is lying. Is that what Sina Samori is trying to tell me? That Mazina Nkanda is lying by telling us to take every information that comes from Radio Biafra? You see the reason why I say I will not stand for any person. These are the reasons that I say I will not stand for any person, because I always listen to the Radio Biafra, and when I take word from Radio Biafra and you people don't want that, that is where I have problem with people. That is where I have problem with people. Now, why do they ask us not to speak about Canon Takano? Why? I ask that question. Why are they telling us not to speak about Canon Takano, who have come on Ikenga's platform to claim that he is in charge of IPOB legal team? Go to Onaji's platform to tell us that he is in charge of a legal team. And when we call in to know, we are not comfortable. When you say you are in charge, that is not the only thing. You must take a very good measure. You have to take action to show that you are really in charge by suspending those who make that very thing to happen. You must take action, suspend them or expel them. The people that will bring out their platform for such announcement to be made should be expelled from IPOB, because that is the highest insubordination. That is the highest sabotage. That is the greatest sabotage. For someone who the leadership did not assign anything to come out and announce that he is in charge, that is a coup. Like those of you who say coup. You have seen a real coup here. The real coup is what I see here now. And I want the leadership to take action on that, to show that the sacking of Nelly and the rest are really coming from the leadership, not from one person. Not from one person. And for China Sanworu, who is thinking that he will intimidate Maza Chebepo, you could have given me chance to debate with you on Radio Biafra. Let me finish you with fact and figures. You think coming Mazi, are you among of the people? I tell you categorically clear that I am among the people who campaign for no election. And I stated it that why I campaign for no election is because Radio Biafra tell me to do so. And Mazi Jonathan Chinedu was the person who asked Mazi Chebepo to do so. So if I do it, you start abusing me. That shows you are evil. It shows you are evil and a deceiver. How can so Ibunye Munu Ihalum Milisobem? Then you don't want me to talk. Ibunye Munu Ihalum Milisobem na. How can you do such a thing? How can you do such a thing? Things like that, we cannot accept things like that. We cannot accept it. So you must acknowledge the Radio Biafra, Tina Sanworu and Jonathan Chinedu have to apologize. They have to apologize for that very act. They are the one to apologize, not Maza Chebepo, because Maza Chebepo have not done anything wrong. Rather, I stand for the truth. And that truth is where I will continue standing. That truth is where I will continue to be standing, because that is what Mazinam can ask us to do. That is what Mazinam can ask us to do. I stand for the truth and nothing but the truth. Master Izito Kavolo. That's what Mazinam can ask us to do. To stand for the truth and nothing but the truth. And that is what I will continue to be standing and be saying. So for those of you who is saying, Mazi, call Radio Biafra to apologize so that they will forgive you. How can you? They are the one to apologize to me. You are telling me to call on Radio Biafra to apologize. Who says so? Who does that? Who does that? That kind thing. Which place on earth can you tell me that such thing is taking place? Because you want me so that you say, so if you ask me, okay, Mazi, call on Radio Biafra to apologize. That means Mazi can have to still call on Radio Biafra to apologize. That is what you mean. That's what you are telling me. That Mazi has to come up to apologize for doing the needful. So if I do the right thing, I will come and apologize to you. Who does that? Where on earth can such thing happen? Where on earth? So let me make it very clear to all of you. Let me make it very, very clear for every one of you who is listening today. Me, Mazi Achebe Paul, I don't owe any person apology. And I can never apologize to anyone for saying the truth. So if you don't want me to say the truth, my brother, my sister, you do the needful. When you do the needful, then I will now see you as a human being. But in as far as you have not done anything needful, you are just beating around the bush. You are just beating around the bush. You are just beating around the bush, because person like me will not do such thing. I will never ever do such thing. So go and mark my word. Mark my word. As I tell you. On this note, I will end this broadcast here. Let me tell you people again. I don't owe any person. Not China Sanworu, not Jonathan Chinedu. I don't owe any of them apology. Rather, two of them owe me apology. By coming on Radio Biafra to deceive people. So you both of you owe me apology. So those of you who are calling on Mazi Achebe Paul to come and apologize, I am sorry, I can't do such thing because I stand for the truth. So who stand for the truth don't need to apologize to anyone. It's who is doing bad thing that we apologize to some people. So for me to say the truth, I don't need I will not come and apologize for saying the truth, because that is what we are fighting, to stand for the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay. On this note, I must tell every one of you who cares to know, if the leadership know that they are in charge, if the leadership know that they are in charge of IPOB, Mazi Kanun Takano should be suspended. That is my own opinion. Ikenguluagu, Aduruagu, or Uzonewi should be expelled because that is insubordination. Onaji of Coastal Region TV have to be suspended because these are the platform they use to plot coup against the leadership of the OS. And that is a total insubordination. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. And if they think they are doing it right, they have to start from that place. They have to start from the truth. They have to start from the truth. So they have to expel those people who have committed this act of insubordination and betrayal. Because you cannot expel some and leave some. You cannot expel some and leave some. Things are not done like that. I stand for the truth. So these people need to be suspended. Then I will know that the leadership is in charge. If the leadership fail to expel Kanun Takano and Kenga Uruago Uzonewi and Onaji, who submitted their platform for coup against DOS, that means the people they are fighting, people that say that they use their platform to form aid the coup before. Those people are very, very right. They have committed no sin. That means you have to also forgive them. Because in the Bible, that is it. Onye ọzọ zukwa data oshi chụọ onye a na onye ahụ zuru oshi ọbụla igbo onye a nkịtị. IPOB is not a family business. For those of you, because many of you are the reason I go na IPOB abo family business. These are the reasons I go na IPOB abo family business. IPOB is not a family business. For those of you who think that IPOB is family business, that is a personal property. Anyone will put out just or go China there. IPOB is not a family business, and it can never be a family business because with what Kanun Takano did in Uzonewi platform and the Onaji's platform is endangering the life of over 70 million of Biafrans. I say it yesterday on Radio Biafra. I say it, and that's how it's supposed to be. You don't need to pamper some words here. You don't need to cover some words. Say it the way it is. That shows that you are really fighting against injustice. You are really fighting against insubordination. That is how it is. Not one person will commit crime, they will pardon him. Then another person will commit the same crime, you will now sack him. Things are not done like that. I will never be a supporter of such act. I am against it. It's against my own spirit, and I will never accept that against anyone. So that is my own take on this very issue. The truth must be told, and that truth is that let the leadership take action against this recent coup from the legal by Kanun Takano, and the China Sanworu should be banned from coming from radio to speak on Radio Biafra. I don't owe him apology. He is nobody. I don't care whoever he is. I don't care. That is the truth. That is the pure truth. On this note, I say remain blessed, all of you. Like I said, stop asking me to come and apologize for any person. I don't owe any person apology. I don't owe any fucking person any apology. So for those of you who is writing me, calling me as apologize, you are this thing. One akum nezioku. Yenna fight Biafra restoration. Biafra restoration. Onwele na fight area. Onwele money akum. I'm alone in this struggle, and I'm with IPOB. So the leadership need to step up their game and make sure that these people plot to this coup against IPOB, all of them should be expelled. All of them should be expelled. That is how it is. I don't owe you any apology. So if you are waiting for my apology, you will wait till thy kingdom come, because you will never see that. For those of you who are warming up, people like Nkita Ezej, based in Germany, you will wait till thy kingdom come. For those of you Namabed on you no meet. Omo Amaza Chebe Paul, MAP Ezioku Bondo, one Biafra land. I am not after any position in IPOB. What I am after is Biafra restoration. Like I always tell you, the freedom of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu lies in the restoration of Biafra, and the restoration of Biafra does not lie in the freedom of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, because if you people fail Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, he will be left with no option than abandon the Biafra and gain his freedom. But when you want the freedom of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu totally, you restore Biafra, he will now he will now get the freedom for everlasting. Thank you and remain blessed. In case you never subscribe to Biafra Unity, go and do so. I know there now. One Emali for job retrace your step. We are IPOB. We are not evil. When a plot or coup against the leadership, you will be expelled. And Kanu Takanu have done that with Uzonne and Onachi. So I'm waiting for their own sack too. If not, I will be left with no option than to believe that the Kanu Takanu is in charge. And when that happens, I laugh. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu life is in danger. Thank you once again. Remember, bless can happen here. Happy weekend and happy Sunday in advance. Thank you. Elugo mebe naga.